Hi everyone, welcome back. It's Hector, and today I have a video for you guys. It's another haul video. I'm noticing that that's kind of what I've been posting more of, is hauls. Candles that I've got so far from Bath & Body Works, but you know, today is no different. So today I have a video for the new candles that were released a couple days ago. Today's Friday the 16th. Yeah, so I don't know, I think it was released like on earlier, I think it was like the weekend maybe. I don't really know. So I purchased a couple of them and I kind of wanted to talk about it because I don't know, they're kind of interesting. So I did pick up the pink gumball. This packaging is so cute. I picked up 3 of these. So the notes are rainbow gumdrops, sugared vanilla, pink spun sugar. Oh, it smells so good. It smells just like, you know, literally gum. And so it did pique my interest just because I know that with these kind of fragrances, these are fragrances that have came out, you know, years prior. And I have this version from the Sweet Shop collection. This was 2017. So I kind of took this out just to compare both of them because one says pink bubblegum and the other one is pink gumball. So for pink bubblegum, a fragrance you can really sink your teeth into with notes of pink sugarcane, juicy watermelon, and hint of vanilla. I don't know. This one definitely smells more like a true bubblegum. This pink bubblegum, this one here, that watermelon, it's there. There's this juiciness to it, but they're not the same. They're definitely not the same. This one is much more sweeter and much more just more true to its name. Pink gumball. Yeah, from both of them, I think that they're different. They're not that different though. This one has like a slight fruitiness. It's super, super light. And this one is just like all around, just like bubblegum. And I mean, yeah, bubblegum can be a little fruity, but this one has more of this like a toned down bubblegum, fruity bubblegum scent. I don't know. This one's really, really interesting just because comparing the two, they're not that different, but they're different enough that you know that they're not the same candle. So, I mean, it's not, you know, the new ones that were released. Pink gumball isn't the same one as pink bubblegum, but they smell very, very similar. It's just pink gumball, super, super sweet, like super sweet. Yeah, but I mean, it's good. I mean, I enjoyed it. I've used it already. From the 3 that I picked up, I used 1. The throw is actually pretty good. It kind of smells a little light on cold, but when I started warming it, within maybe 30 minutes, you can definitely smell it. And it smells really, really good. So obviously the longer you let it go, the more intense the fragrance becomes. So I really liked it so far. I mean, yeah, I really enjoy it. And I like that Bath & Body Works is doing those things of like, dropping these limited edition candles, candles from the vault and stuff like that, just because it's nice as a newer candle collector. Yes, you can purchase, you know, from third-party sites different candles, or candles that came out, you know, some time ago, but it's kind of nice and refreshing to be able to have access to them again, like this time around. So yeah, I picked up 3 of those, and then I picked up 1 of the root beer, what is this? Yeah, root beer float. Packaging is also really cute. The notes are scoop of vanilla ice cream, root beer, and caramel chisel. I mean, it smells just like it. I know that this candle has come out before. I'm not sure if they smell identical, just because it's come out, you know, some time ago, and I don't have to compare to this new one. But I'm not a really big root beer fan. Never have been. I don't think I ever will be. And I mean, for what it is, it's very true to its name, and that's really all I need. So I picked up just one because I never really see myself using it, just for collector's purposes. And then lastly, I picked up this Tropidelic candle. So I picked up 2 of these, and this packaging is just absolutely stunning. Love this packaging. Look at that. And you know, it's interesting because the other day, I forgot what it was that I was looking for. And I found Open Sky. And Open Sky is a candle that I really, really enjoy. But that packaging that it had was just atrocious. It was like that silver wraparound lid. And then I think Bubbly Rosé was in that. But I think that came out a year after. It was like this neutral looking silver, it came out for the winter time. And that packaging was just so bad. And I remember looking at the what is it called? The body cream, the body lotion, even the single wick, it had a different, label on it and whole different design. So I'm really curious as to what happened that, Open Sky ended up getting that nasty looking, wraparound label. I don't know. Just thought I'd throw my 2 cents in there because I was thinking about that the other day. But anyways, Tropidelic. So this packaging is just absolutely gorgeous. Super pretty. This iridescent, what are these, lilies? Kind of like some rainbow action going on. And I think it was the Ken from the Candle Channel. He said that this packaging would look nicer with the black lid. And I think I would definitely have to agree. That is so cute. Look at that. It just definitely seems like it makes more sense. So I 100% agree. But hey, it is what it is. So the notes on this read Irresistible Passion Flower. Oh, I don't know how to pronounce that. And then Misty Rainforest. I'll have to look up how to pronounce that. Yeah, I don't want to butcher it. But from what I know, I believe it's a floral. But this smells so good. This actually reminds me a lot of, what is it called? It was the banana passion fruit flower. I think that's what it comes out usually during the summer. It has that same kind of powderiness. But not as complex, and it smells really, really nice and floral. But yeah, it's not as complex as banana passion fruit flower is not the same in terms of complexity, depths. It smells all around much better. It's sweet, super floral, and there's this pineapple scent, like a dry powdery pineapple scent. And I think that's really what kind of ties it together. It just smells so good. I haven't used this one yet, but I definitely am gonna. Yeah, this is just so nice. I guess that makes sense, the passion flower. It's that same kind of powderiness that one has, because there's some candles that smell they smell juicy, or they smell like an actual drink, or they smell edible, some sort of gourmand, like pancakes or a muffin or something like that. But this smells like that dryness that banana passion fruit flower has. Is that what it's called? Passion fruit banana flower. Passion fruit banana flower. It has that same kind of powdery dryness. Yeah. So yeah, Tropidelic. Now this is just, like I said, a gorgeous lid. Gorgeous packaging. So it's super cute. So yeah, I picked up 2 of these. In total, I picked up only 6 candles. So the damage wasn't that bad. But there is something I did want to talk about, which is just because we're on the topic of some of the signature fragrances. For example, this Tropidelic one. that just came out. And like I said, I know I reference these a lot just because I'm like very proud that I was able to collect so many, and I'm still collecting them. And so one of the ones I was really looking forward to find is what is it called? A Daydream and Rose. And so, you know, like I said, I like, you know, waiting for a good deal, seeing, you know, sometimes they go up to $80, $100 and stuff like that. Magic in the Air is another one. Perfect Peony. Those fragrances, they can go up to 80 to 100. It just really depends, you know. And so I like to wait it out just because I feel it's, I don't know, I feel like I could wait. You know, I'm slowly building my collection. It doesn't have to happen overnight. But if it did happen overnight, I wouldn't be mad about it. So, so yeah, with that being said, I essentially I'm looking and collecting for more candles. And I like to, like, you know, rotate them every once in a while, the ones here, based off, you know, new colors and things like that. So like this one here, Fairy Tale, Into the Night, and Midnight Amber Glow. If I, you know, it's like this Tropidelic, it's like this colorful black background. I would essentially just swap one of them out just so I can, you know, just rotate them and stuff like that. So that's kind of what I've been doing. So I kind of want to share with you guys what I ended up picking up. So this took me maybe about 2 months to, you know, to actually find and get and all of that, right? So the first one, I picked up this candle for, it's a little pricey, but for what it is, I think it's a pretty good deal. I picked this candle up for 35 bucks. This was in, I forgot what website that was. I think it was Poshmark. It was Poshmark. Yeah. Because the person had it cross-posted in Mercari and Poshmark. I just felt like Poshmark was cheaper in terms of shipping. But it is Rose. Look at that. So super, super excited to be able to find it. Comes with a black lid and then just, yeah, with this like light pink wax. The notes read airy rose water, jasmine petals, and creamy musk. Yeah, it's just a nice rosy, kind of reminds me of Perfect Peony a little bit. Yeah, it's a nice like a nice rose scent. It doesn't smell very green as, you know, maybe like a fresh cut rose, but very powdery, a little musky, and of course the rose. But yeah, Rose. So I picked this one up, like I said, $35, and super excited that I was able to find it because there's some that were, like I said, 80, some 70, and I think that's a little too pricey. I wouldn't pay it. But $35, I don't know, I feel like that's a pretty good deal. And then I also picked up Daydream. So this one I was super excited about because the seller had just posted it. I think it had been like maybe like 30 minutes or something. And I came across it on Mercari. And she had a couple other candles listed, but this one was the one that really stood out to me. So, you know, I'd been looking for it and, you know, had no luck in finding one that was actually a pretty good deal. So I found it, and it was for, I want to say it was like $30 to $35 as well. And like I said, yeah, they're kind of steep prices, but for what they are and for collector's purposes, I said, why not? So I picked it up. The notes read, fresh raspberry, sparkling pear, and pink lily petals. Yeah, I mean, it smells exactly like, I don't know if you're able to see it, Confetti Daydream. This was the original release of Confetti Daydream. It was just called Daydream. So it smells the exact same. The notes are the exact same. I just think that this packaging is way cuter. So yeah, like how I have here, like Rainbow Waves, Among the Clouds, and what's this one? Love Wins. So essentially I would remove this Among the Clouds and replace it with this one, just because for aesthetic purposes, you know, like to organize my candles and stuff. So I like to have, you know, it just made more sense because that one's a little bit more pastel and this one has more bold colors. So yeah, Daydream for 30 bucks. 30 or 35, one of those two, which isn't bad. And then I also picked up Perfect Peony. So this this candle was purchased through Facebook Marketplace. So I purchased, it was 3. So I purchased 3 from one seller. This was Facebook Marketplace. So this was near my house. So I live in Southern California, and there's a city near me called, where was it? I think it was Montebello, which is, in the LA County. So there was a seller there on Facebook. I messaged him, and he sold me a couple other candles before. And they were like, I don't know what it was, but it was like candles like, it was like Be Mine, it was like the Candied Hearts one, and some other candle. I think it was like 2 or 3 candles that I purchased from him, 12 bucks a piece. So, it is what it is. Purchase those. He messages me and he's like, hey, I have more candles if you're interested. He sends me a picture and I see Perfect Peony on there. And it was so cool. It's just because it's one of those things that, Perfect Peony and mostly all the signature scents, the older they are, the more expensive they're going to be to find, or the more expensive they are to buy. So when I saw this candle, and yet, this is 2020, which isn't that old, but old enough where it's around like, I don't know, $50 plus online. So the notes on this read, Pink Lady Apple, Sorbet Peony, and Vanilla Sandalwood. It's really nice. It's a nice floral, sweet. There's almost like a hairspray component, but it's a nice floral, springy, scented candle. So yeah, so I picked this one up from that seller. He told me that there was a couple people that were already interested in the candles that I sent him, and so I paid him immediately. I had his, I think it was like through Zelle that I paid him. So I ended up sending it through Zelle, and he secured those candles for me. So Perfect Peony, 12 bucks. The other one I picked up from him is Fairy Tale. Look at that. Such cute packaging. So pretty. I don't know. This is such a cute label. I like all the stuff that's going on. The watch, the peonies, the keys. I don't know. But it's really cute, And so, like I said, I like collecting them in pairs. I have one here and I have one here, Perfect Peony, and then I have the Fairy Tale. So the notes on this read, pomegranate nectar, fresh orange blossom, and vanilla bean with warm amber. It's such a nice, sophisticated fragrance, but it's youthful at the same time. It's nice and powdery, sweet, and a little fruity, but the fruity super, super, super light. The amber and vanilla really shine here. So yeah, this was another candle that I picked up for 12 bucks from the same seller. And honestly, it pays, really, looking around and, seeing what's out there. Facebook Marketplace, I had never really used it, and I started using it for candles, and here we are. And then the last one that I picked up, you guys won't believe this. This is one candle that I had seen that I was like, oh, I'm probably not going to own it, just because I don't think I would ever pay full price for it, just because of how expensive it is, or at least I think it's expensive. Some of them go up to $100. I've seen the cheapest ones be like $45 to $50. But it is Magic in the Air, y'all. Look at that. So cute. The wax is looking a little yellow, but hey. And then it has the original lid. Look at that. So the notes read, almond flower, white iris, and whipped vanilla bourbon. Oh, nice and floral, sweet. It's it almost smells gourmand, but there's the bakery note is missing. Yeah, it's nice and floral and sweet. Yeah, it smells very, very feminine. It smells really, really nice. So yeah, Magic in the Air for 12 bucks. Yeah, I could not resist myself. $12 for this. Yeah, no. And so those were the 3 that I purchased from Facebook Marketplace from one seller. And like I said, each one was 12 bucks, you know, it was such a steal. So it's like, what, $36 for all 3? And there are like candles that each one, you see them for no less than 40 bucks, really. So, you know, I was super happy about that. That was a win, a gem, the jackpot, if you will. And then up next, I purchased 2 more. This was also through Facebook Marketplace, and these candles, I was like super surprised seeing them, and I was so excited, and you'll see why. So the first one, well, actually, let me give you some background as well. So this seller, I've been purchasing from her since since last year in maybe December, maybe it was when I purchased my first ones. I purchased like vanilla sage and, man, I don't remember. I'm drawing a blank here. Banana cream pie. Those are the ones that I can remember for now, but yeah. I purchased a couple candles from her in the beginning, maybe like 3 or 4. She tells me like, hey, you know, I have people that are gonna be, or I have someone that gives me candles to sell. And I was like, cool, great, awesome. So maybe like about last month, or maybe the beginning of this month, end of last month, she messages me. She's like, hey, I have some candles available. I wanted to know if you're interested. And I was like, sure, shoot them over. Shoot a picture over, right? And she sends me the picture, and y'all, and mind you, she sells them for 15 a piece, which is still not that bad. So tell me why the candle that she has for sale, Beautiful Day, look at that, so freaking cute. Blue metallic label with the red flower and that blue wax, just with that regular lid. And what's cool is it has this kind of label on the bottom. Be able to see that. So when I went to Mexico, it was maybe 2 years ago, I stopped by a Bath and Body Works. This was in Mexico City, and I was super curious to see what they had. And this is the label that international companies have, because I know there's one in, it was, where was it? It's the Middle East. I don't remember what part specifically. The Middle East, Canada, and then Mexico are the ones that I know that have it. So I'm sure there's probably other places that Bath and Body Works exists. But from what I know those 3 countries, and of course, you know, the U.S. But that's the international label that, you know, when they're selling candles or they sell candles, you know, in other countries, that's the label that they have. So they have them in different languages: Spanish, English, yeah. So they have them in different languages. And I don't know, I think that might be French. I don't know. But yeah, it looks like this again. And so this one, she tells me, hey, you know, the candle's looking a little weird. I don't know if you're able to see that. She's, I'll give it to you for 12 bucks. Say less. Put that shit in a bag, you know? So I took this one. So this was one of them. I don't have the set notes for it, but I do have this one. And again, this one I actually purchased it in Mexico. Let me see. See how it has the same kind of label? This has set notes: white gardenia, jasmine petals, and magnolia blossom. So, yeah, it even has like that little, I don't know, it's like a warning label maybe. Yeah, so I purchased this for 700 pesos, which, let me do some quick math. 700, which at the time, the exchange rate was $1 equals about 18 pesos. So around $38 for this one here. So yeah, picked this one up for around, yeah, like 40 bucks ish. So super excited to see that, you know, she had this one. So I took Beautiful Day. So boom, scored there. And then y'all, Then she shows me this picture. And it's another Magic in the Air. Look at that. And then it has the same lid. This one's looking a little raunchy, but I'll take it. You know what I'm saying? Same notes: almond flour, white iris, whipped vanilla bourbon. It smells really good. Creamy white, like a white floral, like a creamy vanilla. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. And so same thing. See how it's kind of messed up a little bit? I don't know if you're able to see. So it seems like it melted or something. So she sold that one to me for $12 as well. So both of them $24 for Beautiful Day and Magic in the Air. So I felt like, you know, I scored. And I definitely did. I definitely did score. Because they're really good deals for really good candles. And again, a lot of these candles, you don't find them for less than $50, really. I know I've seen like Honey Wildflower, like this one up here. I've seen that one kind of go for $30, so that's like the lowest that I've seen so far. But other than that, yeah, so I feel super excited being able to find these candles from these sellers and building a relationship with them, just because, you know, they want to sell, I want to buy. It's a win-win here, you know. So I'm definitely not mad at that. So with that being said, that concludes my video for today. I do have a video coming up. I'm gonna head to the store, pick up a couple candles that came out for the Easter drop that they had. So stay tuned for that. I will, yeah, I'll try to post as soon as I purchase those candles. Probably gonna do this weekend. I don't know. It's a long weekend here because of the holiday on Monday. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So thank you so much for tuning in, and I hope to see you guys next time. Bye.